Well, staying in Milan, as we've just seen, you can't have a fashion show without music. And in fact, the wrong music can indeed kill the entire event. So to make sure the right atmosphere is achieved to match the label, fashion designers work together with sound designers. Matteo Ceccarini is one such music man, and for nearly 20 years now, he's been making sure the catwalk soundtrack is as en vogue as the clothes.
Fashioned by Francesco Sconamiglio is on display at an old monastery in Milan. To set the mood, there's music by Matteo Ceccarini. He mixes the soundtrack to correspond perfectly to the clothing.
When you have a great show with incredible clothing, but the music doesn't match, the show is worthless. But if the clothes are just average and the music is really beautiful, that will always make a difference. But people just sit there and watch the models walk up and down, and it's all shaped by the music.
The designer is originally from Naples, and his flashy creations have graced such celebrities as Madonna and Lady Gaga.
Music is at least 50% of the show, but it can also ruin a show. There has to be a true psychological harmony between the designer and the sound designer.
Matteo Ceccarini has been a sound pro for 2 decades. His scores have accompanied supermodel Naomi Campbell on the catwalk for Gianfranco Ferri and Carla Bruni for Dior. Giorgio Armani has relied on the DJ's talents for a decade as well. The soundtrack for Emporio Armani's show is released every year on CD.
Giorgio Armani is very cultivated and eclectic. We use every imaginable genre, from opera to techno to world music. It's new every time.
In his studio, Matteo Ceccarini samples styles ranging from classical to rock for his creations.
I pick the pieces and decide on the sequence. I adapt them, I mix them, and I create my own effects on the computer.
Catwalk DJs are an exclusive club with only a handful in the fashion business. At Wednesday's Gucci show, French mixmaster Michel Gobert created a score to head designer Frida Giannini's specifications.
Frida Giannini, she wanted like a rock spirit, like more girls singing rock, and this is why we chose some tracks from Feist and Anna Calvi and Florence and the Machines, you know, like all those girls are quite feminine but like very into rock and roll.
In Milan, Matteo Ceccarini has to be careful not to steal the show.
It's not about listening to the music, but about seeing the fashions. And in 3 months, they'll be out of date, just like the music. All that matters is the moment.
The Faye fashion label put on a virtual show, also to the accompaniment of sound by Matteo Ceccarini.